One time I was a guest speaker to an audience of several thousand guys in our industry. The first thing I really touched on was design. And I told them that I said our industry is creating mixed signals to our target audience. And one of the biggest is either not charging for design or what I call the bait and switch. And here I am charging $200 an hour because it's well worth it for the expertise we have and the 48 years of experience and knowledge. And you guys are basically saying design has no value. So you're hurting me as much as you're helping me differentiate myself from my competition, saying the complete opposite. But nonetheless, I'm a minority compared to the majority of people in my industry, basically saying there's no value in design. So I basically said to my audience, if you're not charging, that tells me that you don't really have any expertise to design. Is that the truth? You know, I have no formal training, and many of the people on my payroll have a lot of formal training. My formal training was 48 years of doing. And some of them, started in college and got their certification and then continued on there. But if you're not charging for design, is that just to win the client's business? At the same time, you're doing a disservice to yourself and the industry by telling our clients that, design has no value. But I could easily say, well, maybe you're not even qualified to design. Or if you are, you should be charging for it. And then the other common occurrence is what I call, again, the bait and switch, that you charge for design and then you kind of dangle that carrot in front of the client and say, look, if you go with us, we'll give you a full credit or we'll give you 50% credit, whatever it may be. And I don't agree with that because I think we're creating mixed signals, because if you give it completely away, you're putting zero value on the investment of time and effort you put into it. And hopefully it's a good design, or you're deceiving the public. And I don't think you'd want that to happen to you working with somebody else, because customers don't realize this. It's very easy to cover design fees on the build side because the design fees are a fraction of the cost of the job typically. So, and here I just got done talking about in prior videos that the design is not only the smallest cost percentage wise typically, but it's there to protect you. It's there to protect us and protect the larger investment we're looking to mutually make sure it works on paper for all the reasons I already touched on. So, our industry's got to do a better job because we're conditioning people the wrong way and our own industry, and we're just shooting ourselves in the foot at the same time. But when I was doing this speaking engagement to this large audience, and I told them I charged $200 an hour for our time, and this is back in 2000, 25 years ago. So I haven't even changed my rates in 25 years, which I think is pretty reasonable. I said, guys, don't walk out of here thinking, oh, Howie is giving me the answer. I just got to charge $200 an hour. Well, no, you also have to give $200 an hour in value. So that's really important too. And you would want the same type of approach if you were the customer. So, and again, it's not just commensurated based on our hourly rate. It's based on the task that's needed and the effort that is involved, and effort equates to hours, just like anybody else. A lawyer, an architect, an engineer, an accountant, we all determine cost based on effort and hours as well. So I'm just, again, trying to shed light. I'm looking, it's already 5 minutes of dialogue, but these things are really important to our industry and to you as the consumer.